Believe it or not, this rolled up sock, well, not rolled up now. Anyways, this sock roll is going to give you a solution for your neck posture, neck hump, and even hunchback.
So in this video, Bob's actually going to share some of his personal tips he used to help with any neck pain as well as shoulder posture.
Plus, we're going to put at the end of the video a solution for the most stubborn neck hump issues. I'm Brad.
I'm Mike, and behind the scenes we have Bob, and together we are the most famous physical therapy team on the internet.
In our opinion, of course, Mike.
So for this video, we actually are going to take a trip down memory lane and go back in time where Bob and Brad did a video on this topic, and a lot of the information is still relative today.
That's right. It's very interesting. Are you ready to go back?
I am time travel.
Bob and Brad, the two most famous physical therapists on the internet.
Subject today, Brad, is how to get rid of neck hump with a sock.
Oh.
Boy, isn't that intriguing, huh? Yeah, we have a sock right here.
Not just any sock, but a rolled up sock.
That's right, a rolled up kind of solid sock.
Yeah,
So,
okay, we'll get into this trick in just a little bit.
yeah, before we do, please, if you are new to our channel, please take a second to subscribe to us. We provide videos on how to stay healthy, fit, pain-free, and we upload every day. Also go over to Facebook and like us because we give away stuff and we like to be liked. I didn't say it, Brad. You were ready for me to say it and I didn't say it, so. All right, so neck hump, it's that big bump you see on some people right here, and it's
Right.
often actually even has a little bit of a fatty deposit.
Sure.
And it's called Dowager's hump.
Dowagers, was
That's
that from a doctor, Dowager?
I'm sure it is. What else would it be?
Yeah,
But Brad's already putting the neck in the position, and he's showing you what is forming that bump. So if you go down, there's 7 cervical vertebrae, and the 7th one is often the one that's the most prominent one that is sticking out. That little bump on the end called the spinous process. So if you got a really kind of like this, there you go. You can see that bump right there sticking out. You got that, Lonnie, or is that, you want us to come closer? It's close enough?
It's close enough, good.
So what we're gonna do with the sock is we're gonna provide a counter pressure right there, right on that hump to help correct that and move it back into place again.
Yeah, because, you know, there should be a little bit of an arch in there, but
Right.
I mean, it's obvious, and we've all, I think we can safe to say everyone's seen people in public or whatever with that posture. You may know someone, you may have it yourself. So how can we correct that, or
And better yet, how can we stop it from happening in the first place?
Sure.
So you can do some of these exercises that prevent it if you started heading that way already.
Right.
So I took a sock, actually, a pair of socks here, I guess we'd call
Two
it.
of them,
Two of them,
yes.
that'd be 2. And I rolled up the first one, and I just took the second one and rolled it over the top of it. So this one rolled this way, and this one I rolled right over the top.
is this how you keep your socks in your drawer, or do you do the other method?
I just throw them in there.
Oh, all the same color, just throw
That's
them all
right.
there. Don't worry about matching.
I think I'm good today. So you got a nice solid sock here, and now this is going to provide the counter pressure. So you're going to need to be, where this works well for me is in my car. Now I'm not going to recommend that you do it while driving.
No.
But you can do it as a passenger, or you can do it before you start driving, is do some of these exercises with the sock in place.
Sure.
Now, we don't have a high enough chair to do this, to simulate the driving. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to take a chair, and we're going to take a foam roller.
You want to do it, Bob?
Yeah, I'll do it. By OPTP.
So if you have a chair that has a tall enough back that goes to your top of your shoulders, you could use a firm chair. It's not going to work in a soft cushion chair. It has to be a firm chair, or you can use a foam roller like this, and we're going to show you exactly how to do this.
So you put it right in place here, right at C7 there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some chin tucks while it's in place, and it really feels good.
Sure.
I mean, to be honest with you, this is my treatment I do in my car every day.
I've seen him do it too.
Yeah.
So it's not. There's no.
I
kidding.
actually drive with this in place. And my kids, the ongoing joke is, you know, I get in the car, my sock's not there. I'm going, where's my sock? And the kids know I won't leave until the sock is found.
I've seen him use a glove.
Yep,
in
I've
the
done a
winter
glove.
time.
I've done everything. So you do chin tucks, but you can also do, if this isn't in the way, you can actually do some extensions that way, Brad.
Sure.
And you can do some side bending,
This way.
back and forth. All that while keeping that sock in place and working on it.
Right. And if you notice, Bob's shoulders are back. The whole posture thing is being attended to. But Bob, what was I going to say? Repetition. People are going to know, what, 5 to 10 repetitions at a time?
Oh, I'd
or-
say at least you could do more than that even.
Sure.
You could do 15 to 20, I think, even. It's just one of those things that feels really good, and you almost can't get enough of it.
Right.
So obviously, if you don't have that, another way to do this is just on a hard surface. You could do it on the floor.
Sure.
So
Carpeted floor is desirable. It just feels
yeah,
better.
tile would be tough.
Yeah.
But this is not a floor, obviously, but we want to show you just so you can see it.
Right.
This is a fairly hard surface. But the same thing, I can put it right in place here. Now it's right on C7 again. And now I can do my chin tucks with this in place.
All right. It's right in here.
Oh, you probably can't see it, I suppose.
They're not, you know, if you rotate your body a little bit here, let's just do this. Bob. There you go. There it is.
You see it?
Give you a little ride there.
And you can do some of your side bending this way too, Brad.
Sure. Yep.
It feels really good. I almost want to have you try it, but I guess we're taking up
I'll
time.
do it, but we might need more time to show
Right.
them everything. Yeah. All right, here we are back to the present, the nowadays, the when, the how, all that. Anyways, actually what happened, Bob continued to use his sock, but he wanted to come up with something even more aggressive for really working on that neck hump and that posture. And this is an actual device that Bob had come up with, and it's called the posture pad. Now, the way it works, why don't you stand up and turn around, Mike?
I guess I can be useful.
If you remember, he was putting the sock right here at about C7 and working posture pressure to improve the posture, get rid of that neck hump, that dowager's hump. So instead of using that, we have this device here. You can sit down. Mike.
Oh,
Sit
okay.
down. I'm going to actually go downward. We're going down. All right. It's made to be on the floor. Carpeted floor is best. And actually, there's musculature between the shoulder blades and the spine that oftentimes not up associated with that hump. And that's why Bob came up with putting these tennis balls in there. They're actually different intensities. The bluer ones are softer. The dark blue ones are a little more harder, and those are actually going to work into those tight muscles as I lie on there. And I can feel those balls right where they belong. You can adjust it, and then you just lie into it. And why don't you grab me a pillow, Mike?
I suppose I can.
When you first start this, it's going to be a little too aggressive, but right now, where that sock pressure was, the top of that incline, that posture pad is working. If I go like this, I can feel it. I'm just simply using gravity. And as this gets more comfortable over time, I'm going to actually come back like this and roll back. And I can move up and down, and those tennis balls actually work into those knotted muscles, relax them. That's a really typical way to get rid of knots is by pressure. Oh, we got something going on over there. Oh, all right. Now, Mike,
Yes, sir.
look right here. What do you see there?
I see a big edge.
Yeah, it's a radius edge. That's there for a specific reason, and that's so you can roll over that. You can easily take the balls out. I'm going to get more aggressive with that radius edge right at C7 where the sock was when we talked about that previously. There we go. And I'm just going to allow this to go back, support my head so I don't plop down with hyperextension of the cervical column, and work with that. And then you can work your arms up and over and back and over and back. And you're going to spend a few minutes doing this. Again, the balls are optional. If you feel like they're working those knots out, you can use them. If not, you don't need to. And there you go. The posture pad works out very nice.
Well, I would say that most people, if you do have a really stiff neck, the progression Brad showed may take weeks to months to go through. However, if you're just having a little bit of discomfort there, but you have good mobility of your neck and your upper spine, then you may progress as fast as Brad.
Right, yeah. It really typically, if you really got that serious neck hump, that dowager's hump, it's one of those things that doesn't eliminate within a week or so, but it gives you a nice option, something made specifically for it right there.
And if you don't like it, at least you got tennis balls you can throw at people or your dog.
Oh, why, Mike? Why
If you want to purchase the posture pad or look at
there
it,
you
it's
go.
at bobandbrad.com in the Our Store section. And we also have another video.
Oh, that's right. It's Get Perfect Posture at Home or at Work. It's nice. Actually, you got zoomed. That video was a nice. I think that's the one where I did with my wife.
It says you did it
If
with
you
your
want to
wife.
meet my wife, she's on that video. We went through some wonderful posture things with her. Have a good day.
Bob and Brad, the two most famous physical therapists